Hey, I'm Fernando Bautista, and for our week 4 discussion, we need to talk about why does a crisis worker need to have a thorough knowledge of the risk factors that suicidal or homicidal clients might portray, and we need to discuss several factors that are considered most serious in the time of the client's vulnerability to lethality. So, like the first thing we need to do, is understand, what are risk factors. Risk factors are characteristics or like attributes that increase the likelihood of something happening. So a risk factor for someone that is suicidal or homicidal. The book gave some examples of being somebody that is over 70 or under 20, um, or Caucasian male, um, someone that is grew up in a broken home, someone that doesn't have a good job, someone that maybe they're diagnosed with schizophrenia or they've been diagnosed with bipolar. Maybe they're substance abusers. Maybe they're alcoholics, or they're addicted to some sort of drug. All those are factors that increase the likelihood of someone becoming suicidal or someone becoming homicidal. And it's important for a crisis worker to know these factors, because if they have a thorough knowledge of these factors, they can be there to stop this person that's going through this crisis. It can stop them before they become suicidal or homicidal. um Someone that's suicidal, let's say they give off clues, maybe they're verbal clues saying, I don't want to, I don't want to live here anymore. I'm gonna go through with this. I'm gonna kill myself. Or they can have behavioral clues where um, maybe they'll cut one wrist for to see, to test out if they're gonna actually gonna go through with this. They'll have situational clues where maybe the person is going bankrupt, or maybe they've recently lost a family member. Maybe their spouse wants to get a divorce with them. Or they'll have syndromatic clues where they're going through severe depression, or severe hopelessness or loneliness. And these clues with the risk factors help the crisis worker you know figure out, this person is going through it. I need to help them before it gets worse, or before they do commit suicide, or they do commit some sort of like homicidal crime. So it's very important for a crisis worker to know what the risk factors are, so they can be there to stop this thing. In the book, it was saying studies show that someone that commits suicide goes to a health doctor for a health problem. Um, in 3 months or so prior to them actually going through with it. So, it's very important for a crisis worker to assess, I guess, the risk factors, assess the person, and make sure they don't fall into these categories, so they can get help for these people that are going through the situations that they're in.